Good afternoon, everybody, and I am Manshani, and I welcome you to the first episode of Offside. It's a show where we'll be discussing about the FIFA World Cup, which is held in Qatar 2022. And I'm gonna start off by talking about two major upsets which concern the footballing fans. The first one is Argentina's defeat against Saudi Arabia. The match was quite upsetting for a lot of fans, and especially for the Messi fans. Also considering that it could be Messi's last World Cup. And now we're just gonna delve a bit about how the match went. Now, in the first half, Argentina got a penalty in which Messi scored, and the probability of Argentina's win went up to 98%. But in the second leg, which is the second half of the game, Saudi Arabian players scored 2 goals against Argentina and set up for them. However, we had Al-Sharawi, who is one of their most important defenders one of the most important Saudi Arabian defenders, who had a bad collision with their own keeper and had to be ruled out of the World Cup eventually. The second upset is Germany versus Japan. Now we know that Germany in the last World Cup, they didn't perform well, certainly, and they were the winners of the 2014 World Cup. And ever since the team changed, ever since the star players moved out, it's been downhill for the German team. We know the Germany versus Japan game, it was quite upsetting. Germany has one of the best players in the world with Manuel Neuer, Kimmich, Müller, and yet they couldn't survive. However, we know Spain versus Costa Rica, which was held last night. Spain played magnificently. If I were to describe you how it feels as a football fan and as a footballer myself, I feel it's one of the most spectacular games we have witnessed in this World Cup. Why? Because I feel Spain's passing was spectacular. I mean, they had like more than 80% possession throughout the game, and clear passes, clear touches, clear short passes, and perfect finishing. And that's exactly what a football fan wants, a perfect game where the ball is traveling, and not really skillful, whereas you see compared to the Brazilian side, as you see, the Brazilian players are quite more skillful. You have Neymar there, you have Richarlison, you have Vinicius Junior. They have a different style of playing. But however, so for today we'll be getting up for 4 matches. We have already had one match, which was Belgium versus Canada. Belgium won 1-0 against Canada. And also it was the first time Canada was facing a European country, especially the giant of football, which is Belgium, who comes on the top 5 best football teams in the world. And anyway, they won 1-0 against them, and now we'll be gearing up for the other 3 matches, which is Portugal versus Ghana. We're very excited to see Cristiano Ronaldo, and could be apparently his final World Cup too. And we have Uruguay versus South Korea. I think that's going to be certainly a very interesting match, because we have Luis Suarez and South Korea. We know South Korea performed exceptionally well in their last World Cup. They won against Germany. We have Switzerland versus Cameroon, and let's hope that today's matches go well. Let's all have fun together, and I'll keep you updated. See you.